Good morning for the today's session. I welcome you all for the today's session. Today we'll be discussing about strain gauges, types of strain gauges. First one is mechanical strain gauge and second one is optical strain gauge. First of all, we'll go with mechanical strain gauge. You can see this mechanical strain gauge. This type of strain gauge involves mechanical means of magnification. Okay. And this figure you all can see in the figure, it is shown. Okay, it consists of two gauge points. You all can see this two gauge points. Okay, it consists of two gauge points which will be seated on the specimen. This is the specimen. This is the specimen on which the two gauge points are seated. Okay, whose strain is to be measured. We are going to measure here. What is our main aim? To measure the strain of this specimen. Okay, so on that specimen two gauge points are seated or mounted, you can say, and one gauge point is fixed while the second gauge is connected to the magnifying lever. This one gauge, this gauge is fixed and this gauge is connected to the magnifying lever. Okay, magnifying lever, that's it. And which in turn gives the input. This dial indicator gives input to the what happens, the which in turn gives the input to the dial indicator. This magnifying lever which is shown, which is connected to this gauge point, gives the input to the dial indicator and readings are. So the displacement is used to calculate the strain value. Okay, and the most commonly used mechanical strain gauge are Berry type and Hagen-Berger type. The Berger extensometer shown here. Okay, it is used for structural applications in civil engineering for long gauge lengths up to 200 mm. Okay, next is optical strain gauge. We are going to see here. Okay, optical strain gauge we are going to discuss. Next one, this is the optical strain gauge. Okay, this is the optical strain gauge. In this, why we are preferring optical strain gauge instead of mechanical strain gauge? It has the most commonly used optical strain gauge was developed. This was developed by a Tuckerman, as shown in figure. It combines the mechanical and optical. Okay, it combines the mechanical and optical system consisting of an in the sketch itself you can see extensometer. Okay, extensometer and an autocollimator here. Autocollimator is there. This is the autocollimator as well as extensometer. These both are there. The nominal length of this gauge is distance between knife edge to the point of contact of the lozenge. Lozenge is nothing but the mirror which is mentioned. You all can see here the lozenge is nothing but a mirror. Okay, the lozenge acts as like a mirror. The distance between the fixed knife edge, you all can see the fixed knife edge here. Okay, and movable knife edge. There are two knife edges here. Okay, the distance between the fixed knife edge and lozenge changes due to loading. Okay, the lozenge rotates if the light beam is falling on it, it is deflected. The function of the autocollimator. Okay, you are getting what I am telling? When the light falls on the mirror, light beam falling on the mirror, it will be deflected, and the function of the autocollimator, this function of this autocollimator, you all can see, receives back the reflected light beam from the lozenge on the optical system. The relative moment of reflected light as viewed through the eyepiece of the autocollimator. Eyepiece is mentioned here. To this eyepiece you can view all the process going on. Okay, With the help of eyepiece, you can view eyepiece of the autocollimator is calibrated to measure the strain directly. This gauge can be used for dynamic measurements up to 40 Hertz using photographic recorder. Photographic recorder is there, and strain as small as 2 mu meter per meter can be resolved. Gauge lengths may vary from 6 mm to 250 mm. Okay, advantage is the position of the autocollimator need not to be fixed relative to the extensometer, and reading can be taken by holding the autocollimator in hand. Disadvantage is the limits only for static measurements. Large gauge lengths are required, cannot be used where large strain gradients are encountered. Thank you for the today.